Our team were picking up unknown contacts on long-range sensors.
And who do you work for, Mr.
Trent. I work for myself.
Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
That's the Donau, Admiral Schultzky's flagship.
You do not interfere. We're here to protect the President. Schultzky's a traitor.
You think you're safe, but you're not.
People around us are disappearing, Trent.
Mr. Trent, it's very important that you and I speak. You telling me this is all because of you?
It's about this, is what they're after.
He was gonna kill me. He was gonna kill us both.
Liberty isn't safe for us right now. We've got to leave.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your engines and prepare to be taken into custody.
You'll both be safe in Britonia.
Rhineland ships! Where did they come from?
Look around you, Miss Zane. You are standing in the living history of the Dom Kavash.
Why should we trust you?
Survival.
Dr. Quintain.
I will go back with you, but on one condition, that we not go alone.
You don't really trust me, do you, Mr. Trent?
No. But if, as you say, your enemies are our enemies...
You and the Order shall have what you desire if you help rid us of Takagi.
Mr. Trent, this is the Tohoku Planetary Arch.
Some plan. Just shoot everything.
Be sure, Mr. Trent. Do you really know with whom you are dealing? Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
Welcome to the Osiris and to the Order.
It's the only one worth fighting for now.
I wanted these few minutes to plant a seed, as it were.
Burn, you son of a bitch!
It's too dangerous! Trent, jettison that thing before it blows!
No, I'm already committed. We've only got one shot at this.
Trent!
I just wanted to see if you would consider a proposition.
Thanks, but no thanks. Causes come and go. I think I'd rather just keep freelancing if it's all the same to you.
There we go. Oop. Is that coming through? Fantastic. All right. I think we're live. How's it going, everybody? We've got a black screen, so that's a wonderful start. And we are sound off, by the way, so if you guys speak, it's going to come through.
Hello, this is Barrier.
Just getting the other bits sorted out. I'm sorry, this should have been prepared beforehand. How's everyone going today? I did choose the long intro, only because it had more stuff in it, and it's looked pretty cool. So welcome to the welcome to the 22nd anniversary Freelancer stream. So I am the Kisari, one of the admins in staff for the mod. Yes, we got a bit of a racing thing going on here, so we just released a patch, got some cool stuff to show off just to celebrate the anniversary. But we also got some of the other staff here as well for Discovery, so if everyone wants to go down, I guess, the list and on the stage and introduce themselves, and we'll sort of kick things off.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for Barrier.
No, I'm just gonna forfeit my race. I'm Barrier. I do events. I also know how to do most other stuff, but I don't have time for it, unfortunately.
Nix will simply not speak because Nix is pretending not to be here. Hello, I'm Haste. I sort of try and lead the development of the mod and get my little mitts on everything else as well. But right now I'm just here to host races and see how people do. And watch things go. Because I'm not cool enough to be racing myself, unfortunately.
Hey, I'm Alex. I am a long-time staff member and developer here. I don't think I'm cool enough to be racing, so I'm not going to say much right now.
I think you just take it from here again, sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking so as well. So, got a few people here in-game. There's a handful of systems we've got sort of fixed up for racing. We've got looping tracks. We've got commands that one of our own staff members, Eingar, has put together to sort of make it an even playing field for all of our participants as well. Locking down our ships, making sure everyone goes into cruise at the same time, that sort of stuff. And coupled with the fact we've got engines that make us go insanely fast. So this is going to be an interesting way to celebrate the 22nd anniversary here. Me, myself, being a participant as well, so you'll get sort of first-hand view of it all. But yeah, depends on how things go. Hopefully I'm good enough to qualify for the finale, but we'll see how the rest plays out as well. So if anyone's got sort of questions or bits and pieces that they want to throw in chat, by all means, the staff is here, so we have other people to, we got people to answer questions and respond to and things like that. I do also want to shout out Alabaster. Thanks for the follow from about half an hour ago. I had OBS open and you just surprised me with a message. Wraith as well from a few hours ago, and Fire Silver, one of our own staff members as well from yesterday. So thanks for, the activity ramping up as we went live here today. So I'm not sure when the
to sort of wrap up the event, I suppose. For those of us who have played the vanilla game, and also those of us who haven't, racing is technically part of Freelancer. It's just a single mission that's not very difficult, and we have tried to polish that up a little bit. Mostly Anger. Anger has done all the coding, has by far done the bulk of the work here, putting this all together and making it like a nice, you get like a nice waypoint system marking which ring you have to take and all that good stuff, making it like a real gameplay loop. I've just put together some engines. Nyx has made the effects for them, making them look pretty.
That's me, by the way. Hello.
Yeah, she refused to introduce herself earlier because she's shy.
Yes.
So, yeah, shout out to Angar again. Like he's speedrun this stuff because we went like, hey, we want to do something for an event. And we probably told him that 2 weeks ago or something like that in typical Discovery fashion. And then he put this all together in a few weeks, and it's everyone will see. It's very cool, very polished. Hopefully it doesn't break. That would be the typical thing to happen now.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's good stuff. And yeah, hopefully this is just a little bit more interesting than the one racing mission, the single player game. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just doing
So we have, yeah, I guess I was saying, like, we have 3 tracks, I believe, right? That we want to be 4 tracks that we want to be doing the initial races on as qualifiers for the final race in Dublin. And the final race being in Dublin is, of course, a throwback to that that vanilla mission. And those 4 tracks are in the one you're looking at right now on Kasari's stream is Shikoku, and we've got 2 more in Pennsylvania. And then 1 more in Provence. And I believe all of them have a bit of a crowd, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we have enough staff to actually oversee all of it. That's the next problem, but we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll just beam myself around and try to babysit everything.
Serious Grand Prix when? Yeah, I mean, that's the sort of plan here, is that amongst all the tracks, whoever comes first, I guess, from all the tracks then congregate in Dublin for the finale, right?
Pretty much. I think 2 people per track will be fine. Because if we just have 4 people in the finals, that'll be kind of boring.
We got a huge crowd in Pennsylvania. A couple, about 4 in Province. And then we've got the remainder in Shikoku. And then some other people scattered around as well. So we got 78 people on right now. That's insane.
So how many people do we have for... Yeah, like what I would say is we try and split up try and pick races of 4 players or something like that from each place, and then... So everyone has a good shot at winning. But of course, I don't know if the numbers are going to work out. I don't know if there's a nice divided by 4 number in every place. Probably not. Looking at Provence, I think... Nah, actually, that works. There's exactly 4 people in Provence. It will work perfectly. Yeah.
So should we
simply start getting to it?
Well, before we get started, maybe we should explain what the actual engines do. Because I did briefly say we go insanely fast, but I didn't get into the whole power drain thing or whatever. So does someone a little bit more knowledgeable than me want to sort of explain what we've patched in?
Sure. I mean, I made these. First of all, normal cruise speed in Discovery, for those who aren't familiar, is up to, what is it, 575 for light fighters, I think?
Yep.
These thrust at 650. So there's already that. Like, your baseline speed is higher than any engine in the game. There are some drawbacks if you get cruise disrupted, but people will find it out themselves, I'm sure. But they go very fast to begin with, and then on top of that, they have another like sort of boost mode in cruise, where it charges cruise really quickly. You go 1,000 meters per second, which is about as fast as the game realistically is going to let you go. And yeah, and then that charges your power at a pretty decent pace. Plus, after if you cut out of cruise, as you can see on Chrisari's stream, if you're watching, it pauses your recharge for a little while, so you can't just shift W, shift W, shift W. You have to sort of manage resources a little bit here. There's good use of EK. It's what people are probably going to find out is needed to manage your power well and to go fast.
What is EK based?
Engine kill. Yeah, my apologies. I'm so used to all this terminology. Engine kill, of course. And on top of that, they add, it doesn't actually show this in the info card, but it does do that. It adds 25 mass to your ship. So you have a little bit more inertia in general. And the stats are set up in such a way that mass also is a bigger factor in your handling. So you'll notice that they're a little bit like sluggish, right? They're a bit more, well, not sluggish, they're fast, but changing directions is more difficult than it normally is, which means that you can screw up, as everyone who's watching Kusari's stream can see.
Yeah.
So hopefully it won't screw up too much in the actual races, because we need you to qualify, of course.
Need be. Oof, that's a tall order.
Yeah.
I think at one point, Haster, you said that the game will realistically only let you go as fast as about 1,000 meters a second.
I actually tried higher numbers. It might be you might be able to limit break this. Yeah.
Yeah, I have vague recollection of setting it substantially higher back in the old FL Mod Manager days, with the built-in mod that you could just tweak the numbers in. Realistically, you would not want to try to race with that though, with all the turns in this.
I set it to 1,200 at some point, and it capped out at 1,000, and I was like, okay, I'll keep it a little bit more sane. I'll stick to 1,000. 1,000 is already really quick. 1,000 is already kind of ridiculous.
No bumping.
Going higher than
I
that
can't promise that. I 100% cannot promise that whatsoever,
yeah,
Darkstar.
Unnecessary, really. I think I quite like how they turned out. Of course, this is a very first prototype.
Is that a Rhineland
more
cruiser?
than happy to hear feedback from players on where to take this. There's ideas like having different types of racing engines.
I think it's the wrong color.
Boost focused or more thruster focused or less inertia, more inertia. There's a ton of things you can do with these numbers. But of course, the tricky part is making it so there isn't an obvious winner per track. Like if you have a race that's really straight, that you have an engine that has the highest top speed and it just wins every time. That's kind of bland as well. So we'll see where that goes. But feedback is more than welcome.
I think people are ready to have this.
Darkstar wants to see it. Yeah,
I was going to say. I was going to say like.
Let's pick 4 people. I'm just going to get started in Shikoku. I don't know if Barrier's overseeing races elsewhere. That would be cool, but I'll start one in Shikoku. I'll host it, and I would like... Who do we pick? I would like... SV17, Mayari...
SV17 is a lineup.
Sorry himself. Let's not do that then.
Yeah.
Do we want everyone in it?
People join.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah, be mindful. I think we've got out of roleplay spectators, and yeah, 17's a liner.
So what you want to be doing is select my staff ship, staff haste, and type /race join, and that will join you up into the current ongoing race. And the number of laps we picked for this one, hold on, I need to quickly check. Was it 3? I think Shikoku was 3. Yeah, we'll do 3 laps.
All right, guys. So chat, if you're going to see this, I'm going to completely bomb this because I haven't had much practice, especially in the Shikoku one. So we'll see how this goes.
So we've got 4 participants right now.
How you doing, Scotty? Thanks for joining.
I think everyone should simply sign up for this one, on my end anyway, Shikoku. So if you aren't already, please sign up. Okay, I think we've got everyone, right? We've got 6 people signed up.
Ooh, it even tells me who's joined too.
Oh yeah, I should be yapping in local. Not everyone can actually see it.
Yeah, some people...
But I think we've got everyone. I think we've actually... There's running in the 790s as well. He's spectating. All right.
All right, guys, we're almost here. We spent a few minutes talking and everything, but we're almost getting into it.
Well, I'm just going to press the button, and it's all your problem to figure this out from here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, it's put me in the lane.
Uh-oh. All right, guys, let's do it. This is it. Oh, shit. All right, let's go.
Was there an immediate bump? I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
no, I spawned in the race ring itself.
It's cool to watch actually with the trails.
Ah, fuck.
I told you to be good.
In the race,
I already bombed it. Well, that's great.
I started off by being
Never give
directly
up.
into
Oh!
barrier and
Let me go through, goddammit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's a very great start on my side. That's what happens when I play bloody windowed mode, I guess.
If it's any consolation, Kusari, it's actually quite fun to watch these races, so you'll get to do a bunch of that instead.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's... I need my cruise. I need my power, please. Thank you. Alright, much better. I got a sort of better... a better handle on it now, I think. At least I hope so.
Yeah, Darkstar. We multiplied the ring size by 1.5.
Oh my god.
The vanilla rings were so tight that if you had a multiplayer race, it was just bump city.
Oh, what? Disqualified
still
already?
fairly small.
What? Yeah. Well, I fucked up already. That's fine.
if you miss a ring and go for a later ring, I think that disqualifies you.
Yep,
Yeah.
it does.
Oh, well.
Which is pretty harsh, if I'm completely honest, but yeah.
That's fine. We'll just watch the other guys. Whereabouts are they now?
Just take a little bit of distance from the ring, and you can just you'll
Yeah.
see the trails.
There they
You can
go.
just watch them all.
So yeah, I should have had more practice, especially on the Shikoku ring, but hey, we'll go watch the other races.
I think we can just hold 2 races here, and whoever wins this one just is the only person who doesn't participate in the second run. I think it's fine to have 2 runs of it. There's 6 people
I
here.
did 2
right?
runs at Valley Forge, so now I'm gonna move to Allentown.
So Kisari gets another chance. It's only fair.
Yeah, thank you. I practiced Provence 3 times, and then I went to bed. So that's it. It was patch time.
Raiku's in the lead, I think. Is he still?
Yeah, he's still going. Oh, looks like he missed a ring.
73 seconds for their first lap.
Wow, he was quick to go back and correct himself there. Very nice.
I suspect it's this is probably someone who's been practicing.
Yeah. Has this track been altered whatsoever, or is it still the same as it was pre-patch?
I think the only change that was made, if Jammy was around, he'd be able to correct me probably, but yeah, for the record, Jammy did most of the system changes to adjust the tracks. If you've played the Allentown track before, for example, I think we've called it the... I actually don't remember what we called it. Regardless, the track at Allentown. It has a few more obstacles now to make it a little bit more interesting because it was kind of boring before then.
Yeah,
but I think the only change made here was the larger rings because it used like the vanilla size rings first.
I believe you called it Saya Gauntlet. I might be mispronouncing that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Perfect. Sorry, just muting mic to sort of clear my throat. All good. All right. So yeah, Raiku's still going, but the qualifiers.
Yeah.
What was the message? Valley Forge. Oh, okay. Valley Forge is over. So how many laps did you set this one up for?
3. It's sort of like a standard time that we Those are some consistent laps actually on Raiku's part.
Yeah. I'm just gonna...
I thought the bumping is so bad. Hope we had more math.
We should have had Raikou streaming so we actually see some proper skill instead of Kusari.
Hey.
We really should have spliced some racing mission lines in. It would have been great. I'll set up another one. So Raikou is the only person that I don't want to see back in there.
Yep.
And everyone else is welcome to rejoin.
All right, let's do it.
Race host.
Yeah, if you guys want, excuse me, you guys want to ask some questions and things, go for it. Tight rings, just take the old trade lane to the asteroid field already. All right, so I got to go. Was it join race? Race join? Yep. It failed to... There it is. Okay. You have selected a 1-lap race. Do you need a review of the regulations? We do need that. But we do need to switch the 1 lap for whatever number was thrown in there. I think that'd be a cool thing.
Are you sure you don't? We have a Tala has.
Tala's rejoined? Were they?
Yeah, they withdrew at some point.
The Kasari equals New Hovis. I don't know about that, buddy. New Hovis actually knew how to race. Or the old Hovis, at least.
So Raiku's qualified already, obviously.
I'd switch to full screen mode. I think this would actually help
I'm gonna
me.
jump start. I'm gonna jump scare everyone with a start. So
Oh,
best
fuck.
of luck.
Oh, there we go. Is the stream still on? Like the game still open? Looks like it is. Good.
Yep.
All right, good. At least this way I can not go out of the window.
The trails are really cool, honestly. It's actually kind of fun to watch the trails.
Oh, but, all right.
There goes Kisari. You get to see,
Immediate
you get to see all the
bump.
trails now. Lucky you.
Immediate bump. That's lovely. All right, fine. At least if I finish the race, that'll be good enough for me. I have to admit, though, the 1 second cruise, very good. I think I just overtook someone. Very good. Or not.
I think the trick to these sorts of races is to hold back like a little bit at the start and then just then
yeah,
go wild.
it's the engine kill and stuff, I think. I got to sort of use 3 things in combination. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, I actually did it. Wait, what? How did I disqualify? I went through the goddamn rings. Well, that's it. I actually went through the rings that time. I didn't fuck up. Oh, well, I'm just gonna
we actually have a new best lap for the race so far because
I'm just gonna keep going.
Flo in the lead with a 70.5. You'll love to see it.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna pretend to race and pretend I didn't screw up.
Yeah, one of the things that you can see some of the people have already figured out is turning off your shields deliberately is quite nice because it slightly shrinks your hitbox. And if you ever take any chip damage, it costs energy to rebuild your shields, which also, you know, is subtracted from your energy available for cruising. How's it going elsewhere, by the way, Barrier? Are you still doing races in Penny and such?
Yeah, I moved to Allentown, but it's basically the same people, so I might want to pull someone from Chicago for the next set.
Sure.
Because, yeah, we have 2 winners for the Valley Forge one, and they're still here, but now there's like 2 more people besides them. So if I run it twice, they'll just win by default.
Sure, I think just, yeah, grabbing from the people that haven't already qualified here is a choice. Oh, we had an overtake. I didn't even realize.
Oops.
We have Tala in the lead now.
Yeah.
The bumping is so bad.
Am I still New Hovis there, Darkstar? I'm thinking not. This is what happens with me being in a funny time zone. I'm blaming it on time zones, not on skill whatsoever. Seems legit.
What if I tell you it's mostly client-side detection for the racing rings?
Then I blame Angar. Done.
Okay, fair. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I honestly don't know what happened in terms of me getting disqualified that second time. What do people think so far in terms of the viewers on Twitch who might not be familiar with Discovery or got it installed or at least playing or whatever? Like watching it from the outside, what do you guys think so far? This seems pretty fun. Honestly, maybe a little bit more refinement. But all in all, in terms of first like live deployment, it's holding up quite nicely. What do the rest of you guys think?
All right, we have Flo qualifying. All right. That was really close between Flo and Tala, by the way. I think Tala will want another chance at Allentown.
I'm just gonna switch back to windowed
so
mode.
Let's see.
Yep.
Do you just want me to PM you the people that have qualified?
Alright, you can put it in the events chat. And,
Okay, sure, that works.
All right, perfect.
If we're going to have another race in Allentown, I think Kusari probably needs a beam there as well, so we have a camera on the scene.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen the Allentown one, though. I did see it briefly with the WPs, and I'm intentionally using the abbreviation just to not spoil it.
Sorry, what's your name? Sorry.
It's Gamma, so ORV Gamma with the funny Starflyers tag. Is it Gamma? Yeah, it's Gamma.
Oh, I see.
I'll be going to...
Sorry?
I'll go to Provence in the meantime.
Are you ready for a poll, Kusari?
Yeah, go for it. Fly to the sun, so I'll give you a time limit. Oh, fuck. All right, well, there you go. Very good. All right. So this is the Navy shown up here. Let's just throw a funny message.
Yeah, try and beam people to your end barrier. I think you're in the more interesting area.
All right. You know what? Let's just fly through the rings here and just show people what's actually happening. So radiation. All right. Oh, look, those star fleas. Oh, so added more debris with the spin mechanic. That's cool. Let's just see what else is going on here. Alright, so tight rocks. This is cool. So, like the others have said, there's Shikoku, which we've just played. There's 2 tracks here in the Pennsylvania system, so this is the more... Whoa. Oh, you cheeky buggers. Okay, so you put weapons platforms there and explosive cargo pods. That's really cool. But, so you got this one, which is like more of the backwater racetrack. The Junkers one, and then we got the training ground for the more like lawful guys next to the starting planet. And
should have created an action called Hastes, man.
True.
And then we've got the finale right here. All right, so yeah, this is a beefed up version a little bit, but we'll see how this one goes.
All right, select me and join when you're ready.
Huh? Oh, am I racing properly this time as well? All right. I figured I'd just be a camera.
I think you had another chance.
All right, cool. Whereabouts are you? Dev barrier, so... I figured I'd just be a camera for this one, but all right, let's do it. Kasari can't pull off the Hovis voice. Thanks, Cadus. I can't. I'm not 50 years old. Sarge says if you believe in yourself. Really, the idea, maybe you need to test it myself when I've got the chance next time. Well, Smiley, you're on the Nebula stream. Oh, fantastic.
Alright, Kasari, are you ready?
No. Yes. Let's do it. Oh. I get immediately spun out.
Watching...
I immediately spun out. I hit someone and spun out. Oh, God. Oh, lovely. I need to engine kill more for this shit. All right.
Yeah, there's a ton of engine kills in this one.
Yeah, I need to prepare better for that, I guess.
The Provence track is long.
Indeed it is. All right, come on. That's better. Gotta just time these a little bit. more, I guess. Great. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this proper. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I was thinking even with the spectating tools, they will be just out of range of this.
Yeah, this one's really long. But yeah, like the new camera stuff we have going on, that will be coming with 5.3 would be really cool for this. Being able to like free cam around and follow people and stuff like that.
Go, go, go.
Alas.
Alright, let's see what we can do. At least I'm not being disqualified.
That's pretty hard with this one, actually.
It really is.
The boys in the middle of the ring, so you can bounce off of it. Oh, who did that? That's so evil.
There we go. Alright, I'm getting a better hang of this, I guess. Oops. Alright, maybe not.
You bump into it's funny because we get to experience you we get to experience you announcing that you're about to crash, and then with the stream delay you get to see it afterwards.
Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, let's do it this way. Oh, that actually worked. Very good. I'm not even sure where I am in the position, to be honest, but I'm probably last. I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. And there we go.
You are indeed last.
Yep, no surprise there. Look, actually, no surprise there.
Yeah, Allentown is basically sort of like a big NASCAR track where
I'm making a
aiming for the next ring and engine killing is sort of your
I'm making
your way of getting ahead.
Slightly left turn. Oh no, I'm making a slight left turn. Yeah. Like I said, not a lot of practice, but hey, at least we get to show off this cool thing.
Hello.
Oh my god, it's the other person.
Yes. Yes, I am the cause of all your woes.
Yes, I blame you for all of this.
and absolutely correctly. Although I will say, I thought I knew immediately what the problem was, but then I didn't. It is a little bit confusing as to why you get disqualified every now and again, but only on that one track, right?
I know there are guys in Provence here that also said that they had a surprise disqualification.
Is that at the same as is it that at the oh, god damn you. Is that at the same like point where the track originally ended?
Looks like they got disqualified on the 5th checkpoint based on what I can see.
Oh, very good.
So I'm not sure. It could have been a genuine disqualification, right? It is possible, but
like if you skip, it should only occur if you skip a waypoint. But yeah.
Okay. Could I? I'm gonna ask. Is there a change that could be made with the engines? The only change being the cruise drain, or at least the energy drain for the engines, to happen only once the 1 second charge time is over. Because like that 1 second.
That sounds that is probably the most demanding thing you could ask. I think
really?
that would require FL hook work. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just as far as I know, a vanilla feature of having drain when you cruise. This is just out of the box functionality that that we're now making use of.
Yeah, because like when I I enter cruise,
yeah, this is energy consumption during cruise. Yeah,
during cruise charge.
It's also eaten during the it's all vanilla. It's just that the base game doesn't use it, but it's there.
I thought I went through.
The thing I would say is my suggestion, based on watching you race and my limited experience, how you missed the ring, is you want to charge fully and then just do a big boost, engine kill, let it recharge a bit, and so forth. Especially on a track like this, that is just. I need to check in game who's won in the meantime. Alright, we have Duke winning on our end. So there's that one. Or Juke, perhaps.
Hey, so 340 seconds. Huzzah.
Yeah, because basically every activation has an overhead, right? So you want to minimize the amount of times you pop crews.
Alright, let me add the winner to the list that we're keeping track of.
There we go. I know it's out of roleplay, but I want to just act like it is because fun.
Do we?
I really
how
like
many
the-
people will? Sorry, how many
Go
people do we have now, Barrier? Do we want any more potential winners or anything like that?
Oops.
Yeah, I think so. I want to run at least one more here.
Ooh, the purple.
Because I guess we have 5 or 6.
I think what we should do is run Provence one more time, and then you have Kusari either participated for the 4th time or watch one.
At least I'm familiar with Provence.
Is a fun track.
Familiar with Provence at least.
I would suggest doing another run of Provence. I think it's honestly the cooler track to show, and we haven't shown it.
We should do both, right? Like here and Provence.
Sure. In that case, get the point across that people can PM me to play Provence if they want to play that instead of Allentown. It's probably fun to have people switch it up a little bit.
All right, let's do it. So am I participating in the Junkers one again?
Up to you. I think you could do Provence. I think it's a fun one to show each of the tracks.
At least once. Yeah. All right. So I'll So after this one, Barry, are you switching to Provence?
I think we'll be running them simultaneously.
Yeah, I'll have people.
Oh, okay. So who's in Provence?
I'm in Provence. 1 second.
Okay, perfect.
I'm beaming various people.
That's all good.
But yeah, if you guys want, potentially, I could submit a quick patch to the plugin without turning off the server.
Sure. If you wanna push that now, by all means. I think we don't have anything going on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it would just interrupt ongoing races, right? So you'd have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we will just do that. So what I will do is I will turn up the tolerance for the disqualification, so that it should no longer happen during legit runs, and it will fix the hosting when as a spectator. Kind of thing that Haste notified me about a hot minute ago.
Is it going to make me type something other than /racehost11 spec? That's another thing to.
You can skip the 1-1 now. Yes.
All right.
All right. I just want to ask, through the stream, is the game music coming through? Because I just want to ensure the music's at least audible. It does seem like it.
It's there. Yeah. I have it muted for the most part because of course it echoes for me.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to turn on the music. So.
And it's done.
Okay, should we re-host the races?
I don't.
If you had a race hosted over the past until now, yes, you will have to remake it because it's just gone. It's just gone now. No, I turned off the plugin for a hot second.
Provence has become a pretty big race, by the way. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just see what happens.
All right, let's see. This is gonna be a fun one. All I'm saying is I'm not familiar with the track past the original endpoint, so where it like comes up to meet up here. So we'll see how this goes.
Best of luck is what I'll just tell you.
Yep. Yep. Let's do this.
Oh, weird reason I may have added the notification.
Alice Buster, is the music quite low still? I can still turn it up. The problem I think is I'll not be able to hear the guys in Discord. I'll just turn them up, I guess.
No, it should be fine. It should be fine.
Are
people just if
carries a sanction notification?
What?
Wait, do I have? Is that Siri?
In your phone.
I didn't even realize. Great.
All right. Whenever you're ready, I guess. How many people are on the province track? Wait, am I showing up as militant? That's hilarious.
There are 4 people currently registered for the Monte Carlo Tour in Provence as racers.
Also, I was today years old that I learned how the system name is pronounced.
Provence?
Yeah.
Province is what you really went with. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I think everyone who's going to sign up has signed up. If anyone wants to sign up, I'll type it. Do so now.
I think I already have. Let me just do it again. Okay, cool.
No, you have. You're in. Alright, it's 2 laps this time. Let's see.
Alright. Oop. Alright, let's do it. Let's not embarrass myself for the X amount of time.
You can do it, Kusari. Do it for the stream.
Do it for the stream. Let's do it.
I'll also start.
Alright, let's go. Oh, G&I's ahead. Oh, what? I ran out of power. Fuck. That's fine.
What's slightly funny, by the way, Ingar, if you spectate a race like I am, you still get waypoints, I think.
Oh,
let me see if it actually still gives me the whole suite. 1 second.
I mean, it only sends 2 at a time now, so...
it still gives me... Yeah. I'll check later. It doesn't really matter. It was just a funny observation.
Alright, I think I'm probably gonna come second place after all this. Probably not.
You're technically qualifying, so... Because Duke has already qualified.
Oh, well there you go then.
The only question is whether Flo is going to overtake you and rob you of this opportunity. Unless they're already qualified as well.
Yes, Angar, if you were spectating a race, it does show you the waypoints. I just went through the first one, it showed the second.
You always get 2, but take the second one. Tell me if you see the third.
Okay. Second one's gone. Yeah, there's no third. Okay.
Okay, so it's just the initial.
Yeah, you get the
is
initial.
Yeah, just the.
Oh my god! I actually finally did it. Hopefully.
Well, you bloody better after how much I cranked the tolerance by.
There we go. Oh my god! I completed a lap. Yes. That makes me happy.
I hate the hitbox on the arrow. It's making me cry, dude. I can't even see where the waypoint is.
Just turn your shields off. It genuinely helps it on. Okay.
But
Well, then it's just the arrow is a pretty arrow-shaped ship, to be completely honest.
Oh, the waypoints have just disappeared entirely for me. They're just gone. What? Did I get disqualified?
Let's do it.
Make chat.
I'm making the Discovery team proud. Yes.
Yeah, no, it did. God damn it. Oh.
Yeah, you see Sam and Fun has been disqualified, yeah.
Yes.
Couldn't see it.
I'm actually happy I'm doing good for once.
It's extremely aggressive and what disqualifies you on.
It's funny when I made an unofficial event surrounding this track, and I did it a number of times, so I'm actually halfway competent.
If only that was the finals.
Now that's gonna go to the crazy bastard getting like 69 seconds on Shikoku. I think it was Raikou. I believe in Raikou.
Yeah, that reminds me.
By the way.
I did set up a leaderboard in general discussion on the forums, so if someone wants to show off their time, they're welcome to submit there.
Oh, someone's catching up with me.
Sorry, for the leaderboard, you mean outside the scope of the event? Just people submit their times?
Yeah, just like a speed run. Like imagine you're speedrunning the race. Someone might get a good time now, but then in like a week, yeah, someone will get an even better time.
Hey, I finished with 226. Hell yeah. Ah, yes.
You've had how many opportunities? This is staff favoritism, is what this is. The fact that you've
Yeah,
you've
I
been
mean, some
allowed to
of these
participate
players
in 4 of them. It's fine.
It's
He's
fine.
only doing what the others are.
We'll just do 20 laps of Dublin, so the true best player wins. It will be an endurance race.
Screw you. So did I qualify for that one?
Number?
Yeah, you were second, and Duke's already is already qualified.
Hell yeah! All right.
Nice.
At
And
least
he of course reminded us why, because he won twice in a row. Flo was half a second behind you, by the way. That was a close one, actually.
Was that the Guyan?
Cool.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was very, very nervous about that.
Flo is also. Oh, it didn't even matter. That was another person that's already qualified.
So, how are people in chat thinking?
I think that's our list.
How are people feeling about the racing in chat? Like all the viewers and stuff. You getting a better idea of how all this is working? Feel free to download Discovery and like give it a shot. Like, there's no like barrier of entry here outside of installing the game and getting into it. Literally none. Like, I'm sure one of our commands for the restarts, which automatically gives you a ship and reputation and things, lands you at one of the stations with a racetrack. I think Heisenberg gives you, is it the Freelancer Rhineland? Or one of the Freelancer restarts puts you on Heisenberg. But that's not featured here because we have to rework it still. But yeah, I mean, the rest of it's all available.
Yeah, the restarts just save time anyway. You can always.
All right, so we have 7 winners. Is it Dublin time?
Ooh.
Let me
say,
just
barrier?
get the last person.
Ooh.
Was it 8 then?
I did the same funny as I did last stream, as I haven't recorded it. That's on me. I'll just upload this one from Twitch then. That's all good. For the shortest track, like the first one, it looks strange. Yeah, I suppose it, I know, I think it depends on how you use the equipment and how you use the engines and stuff, but the first one's very, 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 very different, yeah. Haste should probably make the race restarts. I can do that. I could do the racing restarts, but we just need to know what the appropriate loadout would be for them.
Unfortunately, the race engine is actually pretty expensive at 100,000, so you wouldn't be able to slap that on right there.
At least the
although
racing
if we
restarts...
did have new joiners, I'd be happy to. We could simply sponsor one.
We could do the racing restarts, but not have the engine installed, so they have to fund it themselves.
Okay, I think we should have a break as we move people over into Dublin.
That's all good. You know what? For those who want to look at a big ship, here's the luxury liner. I will need to quickly go to the bathroom, but I will be right back.
I'm gonna send a console command.
Yeah, to send an MSGU, so people know. I've already told the guys in Pennsylvania, or in Provence, to PM me for a beam. But I first have to make my way to the racetrack.
If you just beam yourself to Battle Cruiser Santander, that should get you there pretty quick.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm silly, so I'm flying from Aaronmore. But that's 30k as well. Of course, all the winners. Do we want to communicate? Do the people know that they've won? That's the other question. Does everyone know that to have to participate in the finals, or they're allowed to?
I did tell people, but it might have gotten
I have
lost
a bunch
in
of
the
people
chat.
DMing me.
Yeah.
Nix, you there?
Yes.
So, the ring on which you were disqualified, was it very close to a different ring, to another
I
ring?
think it was like the second ring or third ring in the Allentown Penny.
For the record, I have no idea how this track looks like off the top of my head. So I'm asking a very specific question. Where was it next to another ring? Like very close together. Because this might be.
I have returned.
A big lag moment.
Perfect. All right. So are you guys setting up for the double and stuff now?
Yep. I'm beaming everyone.
I am back. Indeed, I am back. It'd be a very boring stream if I was just going to sit here in Province by myself.
So here's a fun question, Angar. Let's say hypothetically one of the players who hasn't qualified joins my race as I set it up for the finals. What do I do?
You just ignore his his position.
You can't kick them, I think. Okay,
yeah, but then there's a
brilliant.
collision chance as well.
Then you ask Haste to powerfully pull.
Don't kick them. No, you just don't kick them from this.
Disqualifies them, doesn't it?
We have a list of people qualified.
I just realized there probably isn't a kick command. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to count on the players being nice and you know, following the rules.
Yeah, so I did state that I had to step out for something. So if you guys are surprised that I am back or was away, I am not sorry. Referring to people in chat saying I'm back. Rude. Yeah, I'm not sorry whatsoever. Powerful turns. All right.
I just realized Connacht is close enough by, and it's currently the siege window, so it's shooting people that are hostile to it. That's that's great. That's just the addition. That's the extra bit of spice we want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like 9k away.
Do you want to pull Kusari?
Yeah, I'm just flying through the province rings right now, so go for it. Oop.
That sounds like a really inconvenient moment to get beamed out of the system, but okay.
Okay.
He asked for it.
Whoa. Did you guys do it like 3 times? Okay.
You might have had 3 different people beaming you.
Yeah, that's what it felt like right then.
Okay, Haste, you host beam people.
Sure.
No.
So, do we want to write in chat exactly? Is everyone still on the ship they were originally qualified with? Think so, right?
We just have a list of qualifiers and then.
Yeah, I'll just read those out once I. So, humble request not to join this race until I call out your name.
We can join as spectators though, right? Or not?
Yeah, that's fine. If you're okay, yeah. But I'm not sure how many people know that that's a command they can use.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to use it.
All right, let's do it.
Do explain to people how they can join as a spectator, because that's more than fine.
Oh. I don't remember the command for that actually. I'll pull it up.
I think it's just /race join spec would be my guess.
Yep.
/race join spec is the command.
Throw that up into there it is. All right, good stuff.
Who's hosting it? Oh, Haste. Okay.
Yeah, Haste. All right.
I do 2 as join, I think, as a racer. Is that...
Which is in fact fine. He's jumped the gun a little bit, but he's one of the winners.
So if I leave the area, does it just kick me from the race? Kick me from the thing?
I would hope so.
All right,
if you die or you dock or you got disqualified, then it will kick you from the race.
Okay, cool. Because I just want to show people what this cool thing is over here.
So if you beam yourself to a base anywhere, it will disqualify you.
Oh,
and if you were spectating, even if you were just spectating the race, you'll still get kicked from the race.
Oh yeah, I need to. Okay. I'm making a note.
Sorry, that was not intended as a bug report.
I mean, but it is a bug report. Like you just described something that shouldn't be happening.
I didn't mean to.
So where has Kusari gone? Because I need
Sorry,
Kusari to
yeah.
join this one as well.
Yeah,
There you
I
are.
was.
I'm not gonna type your name. Just join, because I don't want to type that complicated tag of yours.
Hey, it's a cool tag.
How many laps? How many laps is cool for this?
Whoa.
8? That's a lot.
How many
8 is a
Hovis
lot.
would want?
How many
at
laps
least.
would Hovis want?
Yeah,
I think 4 is
one
really
lap
short.
race.
Wait, so who's doing it, Barry or you?
I'm setting it up. You join on me.
Okay.
Right now I've got Skylark, Duke. I think we are supposed to get 7.
There we go.
There we go. Raise set laps. We're going with 8. 8 is a cool number.
8 laps. Oh god. All right, let's do it. Now, I was showing people what a collapsed jump hole looks like. I'm not sure what the other mods do in terms of cool.
I think what you should be doing is getting ready to race. Sorry.
Huh? What?
You fool. It's about. I'm going to race start. You better be ready for it.
No. Yes. just do it. Just do it, dude. I have to just.
There we go.
I have to do it anyways.
All right, here we go, guys.
Press the buttons and we'll make things happen. I have a feeling this is going to be a very colossal.
This is going to be such a mess. Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh. Two
Look at
people.
those conch bells, look at them
Those
go.
positions are very close to one another. Yes.
They're really.
No, but that's part of the fun.
Should probably just have them slightly off plane as well. Just so they just don't ram into one another immediately.
To be fair, though, the people got bumped when they passed the like the gate, not right away. It was.
It is usually. It's 8 laps. There's plenty of chances for people to pull ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty short track.
Oh wow, that is really short.
It is
yeah.
pretty short. Yeah.
But it ends like hose.
All right.
Slightly.
At least I'm still in. At least I'm still in.
This is the one everyone's had practiced on as well.
Yeah, I should probably have it like pop the mission text periodically telling which, like, are you, which number you are.
Yeah,
right
your
now.
position. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you're going to make a UI for this where it just shows it in the top left of your screen.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously.
Oh fuck! All right.
Right now, we have Flo in the lead, Raikou second, Tala third. That I can say, though.
Oh. Wow.
That hurt.
Well, I'm still in, so that's good. I'm trying to remember not to bring my cursor outside of windowed mode, otherwise that'll really screw me up.
That would hurt if that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flo is still in the lead, setting like record laps every single time.
Yeah, that's someone who
They've been practicing. Yeah, they've been practicing all day.
Yeah, but everyone's had the chance to practice this for, the last 22 years. So.
Not quite with these engines, though. Not quite with these engines.
And also the layout did change, to be fair.
Well, I had like most of the day.
Oh, I thought I was cruising then. Okay, I guess not.
Flo's caught up to the last, last racer at the back.
Yeah, you still have Flo in the lead, Tala second, Kusari third.
I'm third.
That's
Wow.
what he said.
Okay.
There's a Molly ship that's fourth, which is a very weak showing. We would expect the Mollies to win.
I got bumped. God damn you.
Really, I should have brought an IMT.
Oh, the Molly sabotaged you, which is correct. This is lore accurate Dublin racing.
Pain in the ass. All right, fine. So from third, I pushed back to last probably.
Use men sabotaging you.
Yeah, you've dropped to fifth as of the last lap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fourth now, actually.
Hmm.
Oh, why
And
is it
Flo
spamming
continues to.
submissions?
It's hard to keep track.
Probably should add like color variety to the chat so it's easier to decipher the text.
It's almost like the problem is Flo is genuinely so far ahead
Oops.
that he's
Shit.
having to catch up to other people, so it's really hard to tell exactly where the positions all are.
Flo's won the race. Nice.
All right. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right now. I'm trying to focus on not fucking up. Or at least not getting disqualified. That's primary goal, I guess.
Yep.
I need to make the Starflyers proud. That's making myself proud. That was weird to say.
Wait, why is Talo not showing up on the scoreboard now? Even though they
Oh,
just
I finished. Hell yeah.
They're still in the race.
Oh, wait, what?
It's a very good question.
Wait, sorry, what's the question?
Tala might have finished as well. It's just, yeah, I suspect we just missed them finishing.
Oh, Tala's just.
So I think as people finish, if they don't win,
It shrinks the race, yeah.
and they're not disqualified, they immediately leave the race as if they got.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, we probably want the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scoreboard is very confusing. It's very. My suspicion is that the order of finishing was Flo, Tala, and Skylark, but and then Raikou.
Oh, you're joking. I've got the best lap time.
No, I'm fairly certain that was Flo with 30.236.
Okay, because it's showing up as.
It shows your best lap time was 33.190.
Alright, I think we're all done.
Oh, but it's saying like best lap time. Checkpoints, best lap time, best. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that's like really hard to read. All this stuff.
Yeah. I'm limited by technology of my time.
Growing pains.
That's all right. I'm just wondering what place I got after all that.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but possibly last.
That's fine.
Second last.
At least I still finished it. that's the main thing.
Exactly.
There you go, guys. So 7 races, 8 laps. Was it 8 laps? 8 laps.
This was 8, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fuster clock, but a very good fuster clock. Very good.
Yes. So we are not doing that.
So anyone have any questions or any sort of bits and pieces they want to ask in chat? Go ahead. I know Calcat here said so earlier in the stream, but no, go for it. You know, we're all here. The devs are here. The staff are here. If you want to see the track one more time because, you know, you want some more action or whatever, I'm sure we can organize something. There's like 20 people in the system. Wait, what? Is there a cap on races?
No. I think we could have 16 ongoing at the same time with 8 people each if we wanted to. It would just be unplayable. But it's.
Can we do it? Because why not?
Awesome.
Because.
I mean, people are allowed to use the commands. There's like no event, race, or anything. Feel free to host a race. Feel free to do a solo lap. All the commands are.
Just do know that you will be like that if 2 people do a solo race on the same track at the very same time, they will be literally teleported into the same point in space.
Right. So don't do solo.
There's some limitations.
Which is slightly, you know, annoying.
All right. Starflyer is the meta.
Alright, I'm gonna send out a console command about beaming people away.
All right. So for those who are in stream, who are participating in who are in Dublin at the moment, who are also watching the stream, and to anyone else, I will be starting up a race. The idea behind it is just to have everybody who can join in. It will be a disaster to try have everyone race at once. A lot of bumping, a lot of shooting, whatever else, like Hovis or whatever said, but it's just going to be some fun considering the actual event part of this is more or less done. So this is more for funsies than anything. I'm just trying to figure out what the actual command is because I don't have these on hand.
/race host is what you want to start with, and you select the first ring of the race.
Gotcha.
I think Hovis said no shooting or bumping.
Well, we're going to have a lot of that. We're going to have a lot of that now. So race host, click the first one, and the number dictates lap.
You can technically have multiple race, like configured races for the same track in case you want to do, for like, let's say a reverse version of it is something we could configure. So the number you add after /race host is the race number of that particular track. However, I can tell you, spoiler, right now every racetrack only has one. But in theory, if we wanted to add a reverse version of everything, that would probably be number 2. Or like a partial version, right? Where like some of the rings are skipped, or an extended version. All that stuff is possible, but right now, it's just one each.
So in other words, you can only use one.
Yeah, or just omit the argument.
Like, it's just complicated, don't worry about it.
Can I join up on my own race?
Yeah, I future-proofed it as well as I could.
Yeah, when you race host, it will mark you as a racer by default, won't it?
Yeah, but you can specify that you want to be a spectator by just adding a spec.
And then race start. Alright.
Yeah.
Perfect. So everyone join up. We're making this race as full as it can get.
Oh dear.
This is gonna get...
I want a beam from barrier. I want to be in this one. I get to play a race.
All the cats joining too. Actually, they're all trying to fit through the ring.
Do you know everyone will bump at the start? Yes. Guys, this is for fun. If there's bumping, if there's collision, if there's people just spiral out of control and fly into the sun because reasons, this is part of it.
There's so many princesses. Can you set it to a couple? Can you do 4 laps? I think 4 laps is a fun number.
4 laps, I've done 3.
Just in case it becomes
a... There is a bit of a meta to avoiding getting bumped at the start.
Is a 5K joining us? All right, everybody can join.
Try to... Okay. Could you please try, for a brief moment, set the laps to 100?
What? Okay. But I've already...
Just see what happens.
You can just do it. You can just do it
bring
again.
It back after fact. Yeah, you can just bring it back down.
So /race space set lap space. What we said, 100.
Yep.
No, /race set. Yeah.
All one word like this.
All right. So that.
No, 1 sec. Sorry. Just type /race set laps as one word.
So race set laps, 100.
It's hard to see on your stream because we're delayed. I'll just type it in local chat and you can just do it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, done.
Are you sure about that? Is what it says. Okay.
Is there a yes no? All right.
I think it just assumes that. All
right.
Please do set it to something slightly more rational afterwards.
Okay. Wait. So I can't start it with 100 laps then?
I mean
you probably can, but I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'd like to see it be at least something vaguely like a race afterwards.
Let's do race setups 4.
4 or 5 or something.
Okay,
like
there
that.
we go. All right, so is everybody ready? I'm just going to type in the thing here. Everybody ready. Everybody ready. All right, hit it, Daddy. Let's do it. Is it just race start?
Yep. This is going to go...
Oh, no, I've already been bumped.
It's already been...
Oh, God. Oh, Lord, you're coming.
Shouldn't it be on the countdown?
Is it even starting?
Oh.
I don't see it.
Fuck it, let's just go.
I do get a countdown, but I'm going.
I don't think it just broke, right?
Whoa.
Oh, I got waypoints still.
I got a few waypoints, but then it just stopped. All right.
going.
I think I'm not allowed to have fun.
What
yes.
happened over
Being the
there?
lead dev, that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's withdraw time. Yeah, my waypoint just disappeared.
Just, come on. There we go.
Could it be Could it be that we only have positions defined for like 8 people?
Then
Disqualified due to skipping a waypoint or position desync.
It's probably position desync, to be honest. No, that's fine. I'd say this is a pretty good launch with everything, to be honest. It's
I mean, technically, there's nothing stopping us, by the way, Darkstar. We can. The 100 laps is an option. It's just not very fun. I guess you could have a time limit instead, right? Instead of a lap count, you have a time limit, and you just see how many laps people get to. The Le Mans of.
I'm gonna add that
Discovery.
to the leaderboards. 100 lap race.
100 lap Dublin endurance, right?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I'm actually getting a lot more used to it
speedruns
now.
can take like 6 hours or more. Without even an hour.
I'm a lot more used to this now. This is very good. Whoops. Nope. All right, I say that, and then I aren't. There you go.
By the way, did you or did you not use the brain?
The what?
The event flag thing
No,
that you requested.
We didn't. No, we didn't. Mostly because I forgot what the command was, but also because I forgot that we wanted to use that.
It seems like a lot of
But
the
it looks
people
like we
using
had,
the province engines, like the Union Course ones.
The Gallic one?
Yeah. Like I used the VP one, like the Rhineland one from Heisenberg, but I haven't seen that here. I guess everyone's a fan of the blue ones.
Flo has been using it. I've seen.
I like the Gusari one personally.
I've seen Gusari.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I think I've seen one Bretonian, and that's about it.
Very good. Whoop. All right. Well, so.
I just realized this 5K is still going.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, the Oasis liner is still putting in some work. Look at him go. They're actually following the rigs. Look at him go. Oh my god.
One of them said they have no drain. Just something.
Whoa.
That one is okay. I still have drain for cruising.
That's intended.
Oh yeah, regular cruising. If you're watching the stream, light fighter and cruise engines in general don't have the regular cruise drain mechanic.
Yes.
That's very much part of the light fighter class as a whole, and definitely of racing engines.
Yep. Dude, SV17, they should get like a an award just for using like one of the biggest ships.
I tried in a battle cruiser during testing, and it just about fits through the rings, but it's not great.
All right, I think whew, a little hectic with the music and everything.
We learned how to break it. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. What'd you guys think about that? 5 laps, everybody in. There's a 5K, a liner. Yeah, that's about all of us, I think, Tempesta. Missed the event again. I mean, it's still sort of happening, Legendary. But the actual event part's over, I guess. Oh, God. Imagine that. Someone, like, dedicates a full 24 hours uninterrupted race of Dublin. Loop after loop after loop. Darkstar, it's a horrible idea, and I'm sure someone will do it. That someone is not me, though.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
You just have to do it over multiple days.
No,
Just
it's
get in,
uninterrupted. Uninterrupted 24 hours. That's a racetrack ring, dude, not a Rhineland cruiser. Come on. Lord Baguette, thank you so much.
Is that a racing ring?
We have to.
We gotta
terrible
for mission
terrible.
6.
It was meant to be terrible.
It's not Hovis.
At least it's not another Hovis joke.
Unless, of course, you are one.
No, seriously, like, one of the links in the panels below will take you to the Discovery Freelancer website. I think it goes directly to the install instructions. Do it. Have some fun with some racing. And if you're the type who likes to roleplay, it is primarily a roleplay server. Some people like to argue that it is primarily a PvP server, but hey, it can be both. So yeah, join in, do some racing, have some fun. There's groups and factions all over the place, so there's probably a place for you somewhere. Just come join us.
So do we know what what did the winner win, Barrier? Or do we still have to figure that one out?
They join me.
No, we definitely put a certain thing.
They get a custom title.
A certain thing.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love winning certain things.
To the final.
Hey,
Bill.
Sandrisky, sorry, I don't know if you're watching the actual stream or not, but I'm addressing your message in the actual in-game chat here. Is you'll be messing around with the racing engines outside of racing. I'm sure a lot of people are. Just bear in mind that there is cruise drain, like everyone's experienced here. And if someone gets hit with a cruise disruptor, you're immobilized. Like, you're not moving for 8 seconds. So if someone catches you, intending to kill you, you're gone.
And on the rewards thing, there's custom titles for participants, but also final qualifiers get a unique hologram to mount on their ship, and the event champion receives a unique champion hologram to mount on their ship, and a news article featuring their character.
Ooh. That's a cool reward, actually.
There's a note. Staff discretion applies.
Hey!
Just in case it wasn't too unhinged a name.
A guy on winning in Britonia is pretty flavorful, I would say.
Staff discretion is advised, as the Kasari does not get any rewards.
He gets paid in exposure.
Yeah, that's it. Alright, you know what? Just for funsies, because I showed this off just before, this is a hazard. This is a death zone thing, and I'm going to fly directly into it because why not? I'm going to go explodey. Collapsed Edinburgh jump hole. Let's do it. Ooh, let's cruise at 1,000. Why not? And go kaboom.
Right,
wait,
we'll do.
Did I just cruise into a collapsed jump hole at 1,000 and survived? What?
Yeah, you might have gone quickly. You know.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they don't no longer deal because all the insta kills in the game were removed, much to the sadness of Antonio.
No, that needs to be an insta kill. Sorry, what the shit? Now I'm disappointed.
It deals like 20% health per second, but you know,
you were going quite fast.
You go very fast. You go in and out before the server has a chance to murderize you.
All right, let's just get murderized by sitting inside of a parent death zone then. Come on, blow me up. Kaboom. There you go. Gamma died. He lost the race. He just decided to, you know, end it all.
As one does, yeah. A natural reaction to losing a race.
And then, as per the Freelancer gods, you hit a button and somehow you survived.
Yes.
Somehow the Kusari returned.
That's not a Rhineland cruiser. It's a respawn button. Get it right, Legendary. God damn it. God, I love that. Thanks for the follow, man. And Lo Baguette, thanks for the follow from before, if I didn't say anything. And me and my Aussie internet takes 5 minutes for me to respawn. So what do you guys think? As the staff, as the devs and everything, in terms of this event, did it all go well? It looked like it did.
I'd say it went surprisingly smoothly. Of course, trying to have 15 ships or something in a race, including a 5K, turned out to be a little bit much. But I'm not entirely surprised by that one.
Not at all.
No.
I'm mostly just curious to hear feedback. I'm also very hopeful to see people actually I just CD'd someone in a race by accident. To see people play around with this, hopefully we're going to see, like, everyone's welcome to start their own races, right? These commands are publicly usable. They're not some sort of staff-only thing. You can do solo and host races and all that stuff all the time. We probably will implement some sort of betting system later on. We had that briefly during testing, but it wasn't really completely finished, so I think Angar just kind of omitted it for this launch.
Yep.
But we will probably be bringing something like that back. And I don't know, are the leaderboards working? I don't think they are, right? They're a bit...
I thought they should be, but I may have just broken something again.
But yeah, there's ideas that eventually we're going to store all the lap times, and you'll be able to just, you know, do a time trial yourself, and try to break whatever the record is of that racetrack. And hopefully we'll see people do their own racing events, and maybe we'll do some more staff-hosted ones. I'm all for it. Add more tracks and all that stuff. I think we can do something cool with this.
Barry has also set up a hand-managed leaderboard for each track.
Yeah, there is a grand total of one recorded scoreboard.
This is very nice.
And
With a very suspicious time.
Can I get one of you to beam me to Heisenberg for a second? I actually just wanted to see if it's suitable to even try it.
Oh, it's unplayable. Barry will probably beam you there.
Oh my god. Alright, so I mentioned beforehand that we have like restarts where you use a command and it gives you a ship, reputation and things of the faction you want to restart as. One such restart, the Freelancer restart, places you on a base right next to a racetrack. This racetrack in the Cologne system, if I'm pronouncing it right, has not been reworked for this racing system. But I'm going to give it a go here because it's going to be completely interesting. I'm going to call it interesting. I was going to say broken, but it's going to be fun either way. So if there's no racing commands I'm going to be using here, it's just going to be me just playing it normally. But with these engines that go twice as fast as normal, it's going to be very... I don't know, let's just see if I can at least complete it. If you're saying it's unplayable, I believe you, but still, I'm going to give it a
I've not tried it enough, but I think it was pretty difficult before we had these engines, and I definitely don't think it's gotten any easier.
Oh, alright, I went through the wrong ring that time. That's fine. Let's see how we go here. So this one on the end. Oh god, alright, yep. Alright, and then it is up. Yeah, you go too fast for that. So it is kind of playable. I think the rings needed just a tiny adjustment, but to be honest, it can be done. You just gotta be taking it very slow at the triple ring segments, I think. Like, look, even a couple of other people here are doing it too. They're giving it a shot. I'm just going to give it one more and see if I can do it. Nope. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a couple of tight ones, I will say. There you go. See, it is doable. Yeah. I think the last section you got to sort of do it while thrusting. A couple of these parts you got to do it while thrusting, to be honest, but yeah. It's doable. It's just very, very... You got to be careful with your movement, that's all. Honestly, I think it might be probably the hardest one of the game.
What else do we have? Is this the only track that we haven't set up with the plugin?
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to have a valid start point from what I can tell.
Yeah, it isn't configured. It isn't configured.
Is there a name?
What is it?
Oh yeah, there's no name for the starting ring as well, so don't think so.
The tracking Cologne is not configured.
That's right. People could still have some fun with it and try to practice it a bunch. Yeah, I'd say my only feedback for this, if it can be done, is to disable at least drain on that 1 second cruise charge, but if that's impossible or whatever, then that's fine.
I think
Well,
that
my question
it
would
adds
be-
to skill ceiling.
My question is, yeah, my question would be, why would you want it gone from that part?
I don't know. It makes sense to me to have a drain once it's hit 100%. Once it starts draining at that point, but if it's bad feedback or if it's something that doesn't make sense.
No, it's not bad, but it's genuinely one of those things where it's like, I'm not sure if it would make the game better, or if it would make the game worse, or if it would make a real change in general.
Well, you're not moving. You're not moving any
I do
faster.
think I do think it's a lot of work, probably. But I mean, Angar's gonna have to answer this one. I don't know how. I can't do it with game mechanics, so it would have to be done.
My answer is
Angar.
yes.
It sounds like it's annoying, and I just feel like it's probably too much work for too little gain, even if it's slightly more intuitive or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Like, this just works out of the box, and sometimes out of the box is good enough.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining with how it is currently, but that's just my only sort of piece that I've noticed. That's all.
Like, I suspect there will be more feedback. I'm all for making changes to this. I'm hardly a racing expert when it comes to Freelancer. I don't think anyone is. So I'm all for making changes and getting feedback and
Flow is.
track. Flow is, from the looks of it, yeah. I mean,
nice
adding
if
more track.
when you finish the race, it tells you what position you finished in.
Yes, but that's Angar stuff. In general, having some sort of easy readout of exactly how the race finished with all the contenders.
Yeah.
Because right now we
the
kind of
issue
have
is
it
that
there.
yeah, when someone finishes the race, they are effectively
removed.
booted from the race. That should not be happening. That's on me.
Ooh.
I'll be getting rid of that. That's so that they will be kept in the race.
It also seemed a little inconsistent, to be honest. Sometimes someone did, finish and remain on race status. It was a bit odd.
I'll do this one more time. Any other sort of, not racing related per se, but like in terms of any upcoming content or whatever that we want to talk about to sort of, maybe hook any new guys in who want to join in and do some other stuff that might be coming up? Like, I know we announced the whole Deep Omegas and stuff, but...
I can say basically, yes, like the next upcoming patch, 5.3, with the Deep Omegas being one of the main changes that we're making.
I still need to make that thing.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that isn't done. In fact, I can tell you today we're supposed to have a dev meeting talking about how far we were done and sort of working through the final steps. From the fact that we aren't doing that, you should kind of conclude that we aren't quite there yet. Partially that's because, well, I imagine for especially Angar, but a few of us, racing took, a good chunk of our time to get set up instead of spending our time on the next update. But
this thing took me 2,000 lines of code.
But
that'll be patched overnight.
We're definitely aiming to release soon, TM. I'd like to say this month, which just began, but I think we announced April. I would like to say that it's before April, but there's a good bit of stuff coming. There's some changes to balance as usual, which I should probably make a devlog on. The Deep Omegas are the big chunk of content. I'm not sure exactly what Jammy's been cooking other than that. I imagine there's story developments in the pipeline.
Ooh, I just finished the clone track pretty well.
Without bumping?
Without bumping, yeah. Actually, no, I bumped once,
I
but
suppose
like,
maybe just...
It can be done.
Maybe upscaling the rings is...
It can be done.
Is good enough. But it will be a difficult track, I think. It
Yeah.
has some really, really tight corners.
Tight corners.
The triple ring thing is still bothering me. Is the idea you can only go through one of them, or
Yeah, the other two
There's
slow you
supposed
down.
to be a right one. Yeah, there's two that slow you down and one that is the correct one, and you can recognize it from the lights. But I find them really hard to spot, and the one thing I will say is with the way the plugin works, it won't work particularly... I mean, we can keep it, but it won't work particularly well for the racing plugin, because only one of the three is going to actually be the racing ring that's going to give you a waypoint. So the whole idea of having to pick and choose which one to go through won't work very well if one of them is clearly highlighted.
Oh, guys.
So
Yeah,
that's
so-
one of the things that will probably
There
change.
are actually 3 distinct objects, and you get waypoints to the correct one, which underlines
Yes.
that you have to pick it out by the lights.
Yeah, exactly.
Lighting.
We also have a suggestion in chat if any of you guys want to pick up on that. Thanks, Log Baguette.
Is it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Antonio is the insta-kill king, so he would be making that racetrack, obviously.
And for those of you who aren't in the chat, someone's asking to have a racetrack in Kepler. Oh, that's great.
Of course, they want to finish the Kepler run below 12 parsecs.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, at least the Cologne one would be nice. Kepler might as well be a racetrack. Be an interesting
And
one.
now that I've honestly, now that I've seen you run it, because I think I did it like once in early testing. This does look fairly easy to adapt. It would be a high skill one. I think the
Yep.
I think the Shikoku one is the most interesting one we have right now. That's where my money's at. I like that track a lot. This one probably would be quite fun. Like I said, these triple ring setups would be kind of pointless.
The triple rings, I mean, it can be done, especially this, considering it's a tight corner. Fuck. Oh, actually made it. Cool. And then the remainder of this is just a up-down kind of thing. So up, and then yeah. See, it can be done, but the waypointing system for those.
Well,
triple
I meant
rings,
that like I was trying to cruise through those sections, and I can tell you that's pretty impossible. That's,
yeah.
That's ambitious, is what we call that.
Yeah. I'm not sure what kind of alternate with a waypointing system on these things, but hey, at least we can have it as a track that doesn't need it. It's more of a can you do it bragging rights thing, I guess.
The racing engine sell points on Trafalgar and Waterloo in New London, are those specifically for the Dublin course? Or is there another course
There's
in London?
5 regional engines, and that sells the Bretonian ones. Yeah.
Okay, so they're for the Dublin, right?
I just want to race in the trenches of the Dyson Sphere. You can certainly do that. It'd be funny to slap on a racing engine onto a Nomad Light Fighter.
Yeah, I can already the unfortunate side of that is that those don't have customizable engines, and we're going to do customizable racing engines for Nomad ships. I think that's a step too far for me personally.
I don't know. Where's Nixon? We need a.
I think it was Hope who already who asked me earlier today.
Also, Nomads having engines that should just instantly die in any kind of combat scenario. Kinda doesn't add up.
Yeah, I feel like Nomads are. It's just not their jam, racing. I might be wrong. Though. I've never asked one. I will admit.
Nomad's doing like a gambling operation on some abandoned battleship.
No, this is actually just how peace between humanity and Nomads are achieved. We find a common hobby in racing.
Ah, I'm stuck. No, get me out. There we go.
Why is that drag zone so intense? Is that just because you're outside of the track?
No, it's I think just in studio. I think it extends a bit too far outside of the ring. I was just in that weird zone where I was still in that box. It's fine. But no, I think this was pretty successful. I'm not gonna lie.
It was not a dumpster fire. That's progress.
Yeah, on
I
purpose.
feel like we were basically all holding our hearts, hoping that it wouldn't like shit the bed the second 3 people sign up on the lives. You're just like, maybe we have to do 1 person at a time because it breaks if there's more people.
We had a good one at the end. What was that? At least I counted at least 13 people, I think, on the unofficial race in Dublin after the fact.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even sure how many positions. I think it has 8 positions defined, so I'm not sure how that even worked. But we'll just.
The theory. I mean, the assumption was. I mean, my assumption when writing code was, any person above the 8th slot would just be told, "There is no spot for you. Too bad."
But the code did not appear to actually do this.
Apparently, it did in practice. Apparently.
All right. I want to ask
Yeah,
though, can I get someone to maybe drop 500,000 onto this onto Gamma here? Because I want to show off at least the other racing engines and their effects, just so people have. Maybe people might think that this is the only effect that's available to them.
You can go to Singapore, surely.
All that, yeah.
Nah, I can handle that. Give me a second. Where is my staff ship?
And then just because I got Heisenberg here, and then just drop me off at the other ones. I guess I could do it in single player too, but oh, I'm already here. Oh, thank you. That helps.
Ah.
Now you're there. You don't need me anymore, right?
Hmm?
That 1,000 will do it.
The 1,000? No,
That was a joke.
Or I could just switch to. I'll switch to single player. Because
No. You have your money. You will now use it.
All right.
I see the issue with that piece of code. Instead of bigger than, I wrote equals.
See, we got the staff here to make sure shit actually is working, or it's not broken. So,
although I kind of wonder how that never was reached, that condition.
I mean, it was reached and it just failed to. It just threw an exception, which was called by the server.
Whoa.
It didn't crash, but it just stopped beaming people after that. But it didn't throw them an error. So
I just got booted. Why did I get booted?
Because are you on a ship-locked ship by any chance?
Oh, that makes sense.
Well done.
That's fine. I'll just go to single
I
player.
have to go. Yeah, at this point, I was about to say, like, I can unlock it, but this is all sounding a little bit convoluted.
Nah, it's fine. I'll just go single player. All right, so we all saw the Gallic engines quite a bit there, so that's all right. I did want to have a look at the... There we go, I'm in the right spot. The Rhineland ones, all the house ones, essentially. Is there a civilian one? Or is that not a thing?
Oh, no, there isn't. There's just Kasari, or the houses, basically.
Okay, gotcha. All right. If a nomad wins, the second place will become the new host. All right, so we'll take a look at the Rhineland one here. So same sort of flavor as the other ones, except colored to the house. Ooh. This kind of looks like half an AI one as well. That looks kind of neat. Whoa, very nice. Is that a Rhineland cruise engine? No, this is the Donau. I've got the Donau.
All of these engines were directed by Michael Bay, which is very clear to me personally.
Yeah,
That's why we got Michael Bay in the
Racing brought to you by Michael Bay himself.
Ha. This does look kind of nice. For those of you who are fans of Green or Rhineland, I mean, I'm not, but this does look kind of nice, I will admit. Alright, so we've got, was it Trafalgar as the Bretonian one?
Trafalgar has the Bretonia one, yeah. Or is one of the still points for the Bretonia one.
Cool. When will Linkin Park be playing? Ooh. Is it Numb by Linkin Park that was played during a Michael Bay movie? Transformers or something? I forget.
Fourth tab, sorry.
Yeah, I'm on it. This one. Alright. I forget what the colors for Bretonian engines are.
Blue and red? Purplish would be my guess.
Oh, so it's kind of like
Mexican
a light bluish kind of thing. Oh, okay. Oh.
What are you looking at, sorry?
The Bretonia one, but yeah.
Yeah, I tried to match it like the Bretonian vanilla particles, where it's like a whitey blue, and it goes to like a dimmer blue.
Yeah, it looks like the...
It's way too bright, though. I have to tweak it.
It's so bright. It's very funny.
The Rhineland one's also the
there's
same.
Like flyer somewhere on your screen, but it's hard to see.
It is quite bright. Dang. Wait, radiation damage? Where am I? Oh, right, here.
Trafalgar.
Yeah.
Predictably.
No, because I've never flown out like this way before. I was like, oh, what did I just fly into? Ah, this makes sense with the boys. Anyway, yeah, this is the Bretonian one. Okay. I think I like this one. A tie between this and the Gallic one, to be honest. They both look really nice.
You saw Liberty, yeah?
Haven't seen any of the other ones. No, not Kasari or Liberty. So let's go take a look at the Kasari one. So what's the sell point for that? I was assuming...
Golden Dragon.
I was just about to ask. Yeah. Let's see here. The KRX2. What a cool designation for a name. For an engine. Ah, yeah, orange. There it is. Hell yeah. In terms of all like the colors and stuff, what matches racing engines most, this would be it.
Yeah, you look like a giant rocket or missile.
Yeah. This looks the most fitting in terms of color. Very, very nice. I like it. This is good. Alright. Let's go with the Liberty one. And that would be Allentown?
Valley Forge. Or Allentown. Yeah, probably both.
Alright. Let's do that.
What
And
engine do we said in chat?
there it is. What's this? Of course, the Kasarian says about the Kasari race engines. Hilarious. Yeah, a bit of trivia. I chose my name not because of Freelancer. It just so happened I discovered this game after I chose Kasari as a nickname online. So it's just a thing. Did I mount it? I'm pressing buttons all over the place. I did. Let's take a look at the Liberty ones. And to no one's surprise, it's blue. That's actually a really nice one. Holy crap. Oh, that's beautiful.
I personally love the pace you launch from bases at with these engines. It just looks so silly.
Is that like
you just shoot out?
Wait. Is that like a spiral effect on this one?
No, they're all the same. I just recolored them. I didn't have time to do anything unique.
Okay, because it looks like as the, I don't know, the circle ring effect thingies are coming out, that they're spinning also. So it looks like it spirals as it cruises. That looks really, really cool.
You're probably getting tricked. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, no, it's just because it's pushing even further. Like, it's like a flame, basically. It's being pushed out very harshly.
You know what?
Like that.
The Liberty ones are my favorite. Between... Yeah, this looks amazing. Wow. Very cool. Well, there's your sort of roster for engines. So for those of you, like I said before, paddles below. You can get this Discovery installed and try out the racing stuff. All of this is already in the game. Just go for it. Have fun. I'm sure this...
Red one.
Pardon?
I should have added a red one.
Ah, yes. What would that be for?
It would go fastest, realistic.
The fastest.
Yep.
It's con-only engines. Oh, speaking of, did the Connecticut track get worked for this or no?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Nope. Nope.
Isn't the Connecticut track a copy of Dublin anyway? Or is it its own thing?
You're asking very difficult questions.
these are difficult questions.
I don't honestly know.
Yeah, that's all right. But well, I don't know if there's anything else we wanted to talk about, reveal, discuss, XYZ, but it feels like we're on the tail end of this. Unless you guys want, we can open it up for sort of Q&A here in the stream chat.
We can certainly try.
Well, it depends on if one of the 13 people have some further stuff. The purple engine will be invisible by orc logic. I I have a feeling that is a reference to something that I am not getting.
Warhammer
Probably
orcs.
Warhammer.
Probably
Yeah.
Warhammer, yeah.
They paint their stuff red so it goes faster, and purple so it's stealthy.
Gotcha. That makes sense then.
Yellow if it means to explode.
Alright, so if anyone else, and the Q&A here, if you want something to ask or have something you want to say or whatever, doesn't have to be racing related. It could be about one of the things we've sort of teased. It could be just about something we've just, brought up offhandedly while we were preparing the event or whatever. Like, really, just ask. I'm very long out of disco. Is Bretonnia free from Gallia in the current version? Oof.
They are indeed. For the small price of having the planet Leeds be glassed by Gallia on their way out, they are now free.
Mm-hmm.
A joint force from Liberty and Bretonnia, or of Liberty and Bretonnia, repelled Gallia as they were in New London, I believe. I wasn't actually around for this. Jammy is missing. Typical. So he'd be the man to probably explain this. But yeah, he's strategically departed. But yes, Bretonnia is once again free. But they are kind of screwed, for lack of a better word, because they just lost Dublin to the Mollies. They lost Leeds to Gallia. These are fairly crippling problems.
Leeds,
but yeah, Leeds got better, obviously, right? Like, yeah, the glassing of Leeds was sort of like a merciful act from Gallia. They actually did that to put people out of their misery. But we've portrayed that as a bad act from Gallia, even though it really isn't.
For a long time, there was nothing in front of Leeds to sort of pay respects, in a sense. Only in the last few patches, was it 5.0? Late, not last year, but the year before, or 5.1, where we put in like memorials, effectively like messages from people and things like that, where it's a bunch of boys, you click on them, you pull up their info cards, and it's just like just messages from people about paying respects to Leeds and things. That was a really nice touch as well, to sort of, I don't know, show that. Yeah, F for Leeds, there you go.
F's in chat, yeah.
F's in chat for Leeds.
But yeah, Gallia's kind of licking its wounds right now and cozying up to Rhineland most recently. And Bretonnia is sort of trying to make do. They're working with Kusari to try and reclaim Dublin, because Kusari has some funny jump drive technology that they were working on since the vanilla game.
I sure do.
That they were are sharing with the Bretonnians. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. This is totally not what they're doing, but they might also be what they are actually doing.
Are those level 4 plates?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Legendary, can you please clarify what that is? Level 4 plates?
Yeah, Discovery has very much embraced war as the natural state of the Sirius sector.
Oh yeah, we love war.
We love war. We love some war. Yeah,
what? The economy.
Why have you got all these capital ships if not to use them? Like, let's be real.
I mean, yeah. Until today, war was the only gameplay loop this game had. Now it has hundreds of them.
Now it has war and racing.
Why not both?
I mean, now we've added as many gameplay loops as you want, but but the server will ask questions if you go about 60.
Oh, you can say what you want, Darkstar, but claiming that war is something unnatural to our species is a bold claim. War never changes.
I'm still impressed by this Liberty one. Very, very cool.
Is it because it's light blue?
Yes, but also I'm still like wowed about the effect. I think it's kind of just a trick on the eye or something, but it does look like it's spinning as the flame goes out.
It's probably because of the contrast between the two different textures is probably
yeah, there's like a little thing in the middle that's wobbling, so it's tricking you a bit.
Yeah, it does look really cool though. The Kasarian blue. It's the ice candy blue. It certainly is.
The one thing I will say, Darkstar, is with jump drives in the mix, you can argument that the Borman Treaty wouldn't work very well. And then you can make an argument that that would destabilize the sector. The only thing is that Sirius has been at war for the past 30 years in Discovery, which changes that slightly, but that's just how it is.
Anything specific regarding...
People love their war.
I know that there's an announcement that was made by Antonio, if I remember correctly, about the Deep Omegas. Any sort of... Let's just call it a tease. Like something specific to the stream here that we want to sort of announce regarding the Deep Omegas, or just we want to just leave it until it gets released?
I think the teaser is what I already told you before the stream, which you only learned of then. Which is that in order to make the Deep Omegas work, Anger had to do some new technology, which is gravity from, let's call it, natural phenomena. So that's something that's coming in the Deep Omegas. And I will simply leave it there. I will not explain why. It's simply... You would think that it'd be more common in Sirius, but gravity is actually exceedingly rare.
Usually manifesting by ships exploding.
New technology by Ajira, gravity. That sounds about right. That checks out. Right.
Yeah, there's quite a lot coming. The Deep Omegas do have some cool gameplay loops, but I think, or at least will have some cool gameplay loops. I think Antonio teased that a good bit, though.
Is that going to be different from like the whole Earhart thing? Just so people have some sort of frame of reference to know.
I think we've already announced this, but I will say it if we haven't. Basically, the Deep Omegas are a chain of 4 systems, and there are different entry points, and those entry points will sort of be randomly set in the same way that Earhart has random connections, so you won't always have the same entry point to the Deep Omegas, but unlike Earhart, where sometimes you don't have access to Uncharted 3 or to Uncharted 10 or whichever one you want to be going to at the time, it's a chain, right? So you can always jump from one to the other. The entry point just varies. But of course, being a chain, it also has a sort of like a natural bottlenecking effect if you're carrying some value that you are hoping to take out of there. But it has some cool eye candy, of course.
Oh. So the IOTA jump gates are on top of the layer. Okay. Didn't know that.
I didn't either, but now I do. The more you know.
I just wanted to fly through IOTA. Dang. Yeah, been a while since I last been through here. Will there be any new mineable thing in the Deep Omegas? I'm not the best person to answer that one, actually.
Whether it's going to be mineable, that's a good question. This might be something that we still have to decide. I had some ideas that also have to do with gravity and how things could look if gravity is in and how that could interact with mining. However, that's all very much like a maybe at the moment. There will definitely be resources there, or at least a resource, but probably multiple resources that you will use to manufacture things in typical POB fashion, right? You'll carry them to your POB, make a fancy code name out of it or something like that. Probably maybe some cloaking devices and some jump drives and all that good stuff. But minables, I'm not super sure about. There will probably be a new mineable in the form of niobium getting the new mining treatment. So big multi-part rocks with nodes inside. To be precise, we're going to have cloaking asteroids because that's only the natural development of things.
Yes.
So that's also coming.
I've never actually seen this. I know what it is, but I've never actually seen it.
It sounds more exciting than it is.
Yeah, it isn't that exciting.
That's just... I didn't come here
I will just say that cloaking asteroids made Haste discover his long-lost hate to vertex texturing.
Oh yeah. Vertex painting I mean, that was such an obscure thing. Yeah. I love bugs that don't make any sense, and then you start just looking for random explanations, and you eventually get there. It's great.
All right.
Actually, the spoiler I will say is the resource that you get in the Deep Omegas might have something to do with hawking. I think we're going with hawking for at least one of the resources there.
I do, but I don't want to hit
Not necessarily demand.
I don't want to spoil this for myself or like reveal it on stream, but I wonder where this leads. I'm going to leave
Aren't
that
you
alone.
just a Der Shuriken?
Yes.
It just leads to Der Shuriken. It just leads to the base where you can dock, right?
I mean, it says entrance gate.
I believe it just docks
Oh.
to Der Shuriken. I'm a Lomad, so I should know. I'm pretty sure this puts you there.
Okay, yeah, it did have the docking lights. I mean, unless... Yeah, that makes sense.
I know this Nomad battleship is a tribute to. I will say this in case you. I mean, if you're not part of the Discovery community, this is like more news to you. But administrator who, or well, one of our administrators in Discovery, Connor, went to fight in Ukraine, and is no longer with us as a consequence of this. And this is a tribute to him because he was a long-time Kahara, which is our Nomad faction player, and this was his Kahara ship. So this is effectively this is him watching out for the rest of his Nomad kind by sitting next to what is our home base of the Nomads. So yeah, it has a sad story behind it, but it's our best attempt at sort of letting him leave his mark on Discovery.
Yeah, it does. This does happen with people who have passed. We try to make some sort of tribute for him in some regard, and this is just, yeah, for one person. It comes with in other forms as well, with other people. I think Baffin was for another member, and I can't remember the rest, but yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think West Point has an the bar that is also a community member that passed somewhat recently, like a couple months back. Unfortunately, part of an aging community as well is people get old, or I mean, in some cases, people don't get old, which is arguably worse. But yeah.
Whoa, that's a graphical error. That's not meant to happen, right?
I'm just watching an ad and you're...
Oop. All right.
That's just the way Nomad materials are rendered.
Yeah, it's a bit... Transparency is something that the Freelancer engine isn't particularly good at.
Yes. But,
and that's what you're seeing. It's like multiple layers of transparent textures are a bit of a problem for the engine sometimes.
I wanted to come here just to see Iota, but I guess, yeah, that's showing that off and explaining what that is as a tribute. That's what we do for members past. Anything else that we need to... Oh, not need to, rather, but we want to sort of go over? Or any other questions, perhaps? Or it's more of a, you know, we'll wrap things up and sort of, you know, see you guys in game if we see you, if you guys, you know, get it downloaded and everything. Because by all means, like, if you guys are probably in the same time zone as me, likely not, but if so, I'm happy to do some racing with a lot of you guys.
Your day has just begun. Lucky you. Dude.
Yeah, 8:40 a.m. for me, and it's like probably midnight for the rest of you.
Is LXN whatever Nomad graveyard system finished? That means nothing to me.
Yeah, you might want to explain what
Those
LXN
are
is.
legendary, but they don't mean anything to me.
It was long ago Ali made like LXN 99 whatever. It was a disconnected, some people did events in there. It was like this bright blue black background. They did the Hidden Giant event in there, which I think they were trying to like tease the whole like Suncrusher thing, but that plot was long abandoned.
March 2nd or 1st for you?
That system is long gone.
March 2nd. I live in the future, as I tell a lot of people, being Australian. That's the only benefit being down here. I know, I just feel like probably like ending it in Omicron Major. I will say there's probably some cool shit in Omicron Major, but I'm not going to show it off. I'm just going to fly there and then, I don't know, fly up and just see the skybox and call it a day. Please check in your ground harness so you don't fall into the sun. What do you mean by that there, Legendary?
Gravity.
Oh, it puts you above the
Imagine
cloud.
How mean it would be if you had gravity fields around suns.
That would be pretty sick, actually. But then I guess a lot of people would probably send in bug reports saying that they crashed into suns because they F2'd and went AFK again. I don't know, this is one of my favorite skyboxes in the game. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah, we have
Whoops. Okay. Sorry, if you guys can hear me, you're sort of chopping in and out big time. Alright. Yeah, it's taken a nosedive. That's fantastic. Alright.
Yeah. I can actually hear everyone perfectly fine, including...
Oh yeah, I can too. His stream is just... Yeah. I have no issue hearing him either. It's just his stream was choppy.
Okay, no, you guys were choppy for a brief while there. Okay. And it appears that we're back. I got full bars. So how are we doing now? Is it all coming through? No, it's gone down again. All right. That's fantastic. All right. Well, it seemed like we're on the tail end of this, but I'm going to wrap things up because I don't know how this is going to go now, but that's fine. So for those of you who can hear me, thank you so much for watching. That's all right, Darkstar. I appreciated everyone who came around. There was a lot of people on, 70 players doing the doing the racing, but yeah, it was fun. 22nd anniversary. I hope that this brings people in, brings players in, that this has celebrated the game and everything. There's probably other streams happening as well from the other mods, other bits and pieces.
Maybe
but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there another Regulancer stream coming up? Or are we the last one? Because we can probably shout out the next one if it's coming.
No.
We were the last one. All right.
Yeah, no worries. What's SR?
Oh, F. Sorry.
Is that a Rhineland cruiser?
Yeah, there it goes. Hey, hey, Brinkster.
Tomorrow.
Thanks so much. We'll assault you. Hey, you guys, just join in game. Join Discovery. Just join Discovery. Have some fun here. We got the panels below with other bits and pieces as well, but yeah. There's a fly on the Regulancer Discord. Yeah, I don't think I'm there, but just go have fun. Join us in racing. I'll wrap things up, but thanks for joining in, guys. And happy anniversary. See ya.
See ya.